Hey guys, today we will be building a very beautiful, very responsive and highly attractive website with Next.js, TailwindCSS, TypeScript and Redux. So this is what we will be building today. This is our hero section. As you can see, this is our hero section, and if you scroll down, then you can see we have a product section. So product section is dynamic, guys, meaning if I'll reload the page, the products are gonna to be changed or gonna to be different. So if I just try to reload this, and then you can see the products section. Yeah, as you can see, the products have been changed now. So again I will reload, and products is changed now, as you can see. So on hover of the card, you can see two buttons: add to cart and add to favorite. Add to favorite is not working, but add to cart is working here. And if I just click on add to cart button, then it will add this product to cart. And since only one quantity has been added, so it's showing one here. So if I just add this another time, then it's gonna show 2 3 4 5 like that. 2 3 4. Okay, so let's check four times. Yeah, quantity 4 multiplied by 18, so it's 72. So the calculations are also working fine. So if we can also remove the product just by clicking here, and I just click here and it's gone. So we can add products like this, like this, like this. Let's add this. Uh, let's add this, 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 and this. Okay, so we can also filter out the products based on their category. Like say we can just filter, we just wanted to see the skincare one. So if I'll click on the skincare, it's gonna show us only the skincare items, as you can see here right now. So and if I'll just click on lipstick, then it's just gonna show us the lipstick one. So this is filtering the items based on their category. So if I just click on the makeup, it's just gonna show us the makeup category. So this is it, guys. And if I just click on the nail wax, then it's gonna show us the nail wax related items only, no other items. So this is the top category section. This is just here to, I mean, make the UI look a little bit more attractive. And at the bottom we have this very beautiful latest news, or you can say latest blog section. So here we can post our blogs. So and at the bottom we have this very beautiful footer, guys. So this website is very responsive, guys. If I'll just show you in the mobile view, then you will see how responsive it is. So I'll just go into the Samsung Galaxy S8. Okay, so this is it. This is the hero section now, and this is the product section. As you can see, the categories are now vertically aligned on top of each other, vertically stacked. Okay, so there it is. And then we can see the top category section, and this is it. And if I'll open the cart, then it's gonna show us like this. Okay, we can also close the cart, and we have also the detail page of the product, guys. So if I just make it not responsive and make it the actual view, if I just click on this one here, it's gonna open the detail page of this product. So this product detail page, as you can see, home lipstick, mineral matte lipstick. Okay, so this is here, and we can add to cart from here as well. So if I just click on this add to cart, then it's going to be added into the cart now. So here it is at the bottom, lipstick. Okay, so this is it, guys. This is how we are going to, this is what we are going to build today. And this is really really cool, guys. And if you notice, if items are going more than our uh, then our, I mean to say, then our cart is also scrolling down, and it has its own scroller, and a page has its own scroller, as you can see. So this is what we are going to learn, how to build this type of layout. And a lot, you guys are going to learn a lot from this just by following this tutorial. So let's stick with me and try to follow this tutorial with along, and we will cover a lot of stuffs and a lot of new goodies for you guys to learn and to understand the new concept from it. So that's all for that's it, guys. So without wasting further time, let's get started. Okay guys, as you can see, I am inside a folder, and in this folder I'm going to click on here to open the CMD. So I'm just basically opening the CMD inside this folder, and in here I'll write npm create next app at latest and then app name cosmetic website. Okay, after writing this, I'm just gonna hit enter, and it's gonna ask us a couple of questions. Okay, so unknown command create next app at latest. Let me see the spellings. Oh sorry, it will be npx, sorry, not npm. It will be npx create next app at latest cosmetic website. Okay, so would you like to use TypeScript? Yes, we will be using TypeScript. ESLint, yes. Tailwind, yes. src directory, yes. App router, yes. And customize import alias, no. Okay, so let's wait till it install all the dependencies. Okay, so it's installed. So now we can write code dot to open VS Code inside this folder. Okay, so our VS Code is opened inside this folder. Now guys, let me do a little bit of configuration. First of all, I would like to use a theme called color colorful code. It is made by Usman Ansari, and he is one of my friend. So you guys can also use this theme if you like. It is a very beautiful theme, guys. As you can see in the preview, it's a really beautiful theme, and cool, attractive. So you can use it if you want. I'll be using this theme. Okay, and then again I'll just go into the VS Code. Inside the setting, I'll just increase the font size. The font size is 22 pixel. Okay, it's great. And we have opened the VS Code inside the wrong folder. As you can see, it's open in the YT folder. We have to open it inside the cosmetic folder. So we have not CD into the cosmetic folder. So I'll just close the VS Code and CD into cosmetic folder, cosmetic website folder, and then I'll write code dot to open VS Code inside this folder. Okay, so now as you can see, this is really nice theme, guys. If I'll just open something, then you will see the colors are really vibrant. Okay, so that's all about the theme. So you guys can also get the theme. Just write a colorful code and you can just get the theme, and you can install it if you want. Okay, so let's start with our development. So next thing is we'll open tailwindconfig.js, and in the tailwindconfig.js I'll be removing this background. Okay, and in here I'll be taking two things. First one is colors. I'll be taking one color. Okay, and then a container, center to true, padding to 15 pixel. Okay, this is it. Now guys, after this we will go to the src folder, and we will create a new folder called Redux. We will be using Redux in this project, so let's deal with it first. So I'll call it Redux, and inside this Redux we will be having a file called store.ts. okay, but before doing anything, let's run the project and see if it is working or not. So I just open my terminal, and I'll write npm run dev. Okay, it should run the project. Spin up our local server. It's running on localhost 3000. Let's wait for it. and let's also open our let's also open the main build, which is here. This is what we are going to build today, guys. I've already shown you the demo, so let's wait for it. This is the starter app of Next.js, so we will edit it to make it look like the one which we want. Okay, so in the store.tsx, what we will do, we have to install Redux and Redux toolkit as a dependency. So I'll be installing those two packages. First one is, I think, at Redux toolkit. So I'll open a new terminal. So I'll write npm I at Redux toolkit. Okay, okay, this has been added. Now npm I and react Redux. These two dependencies we need for Redux to work properly. And now, guys, what we will do inside the store, we will just go and do something like this. We will do import configure store, not create store. Configure store. Okay, and then import cart reducers from. This does not exist, but it will exist in a minute. Features slash cart slice. Okay, this is giving us an error. Let it give the error. We will solve it in a minute. Export const store equals configure store and pass in an object reducer cart reducer. Okay, and then we will export some types. Store.dispatch. Okay, guys, so this is done for our store.ts file. It's giving us an error because features slash cart slice does not exist right now. We will create it. Okay, so let's create one more file inside the Redux folder called hooks.ts. okay, inside hooks.ts we will just do a couple of stuffs which I'm going to copy paste. So we will be using type use state hook selector and then use dispatch and use selector. Let's after that root state and app dispatch from store. We are taking types, importing types from store which we have exported from there. And then we are using use app dispatch as use app dispatch and passing the type, and use app selector as type selected hook root state passing a type and equals use selector. So this is what we are doing inside the hooks.ts. And then we will do create a folder inside this called features. Okay, and in here we will write cart slice.ts. okay, and in cart slice.ts we will import create slice payload action from Redux toolkit. Okay, and then we will be having an interface called iProduct. Okay, interface iProduct which will have ID, name, image, price, quantity, and then we have an initial state of it will be an array of iProduct. Okay, default value would be an empty array, and then we will export const cart slice equals create slice, passing an object, and in here we will take first name as cart slice, then initial state, then reducer, passing an object, and in here add to cart. This will be our first reducer which will take a state, as well as action. Action would be of type payload action of iProduct. Okay, I think I should just remove this. Okay, now so this would be something like this, and then we will be having opening and curly brackets for this, and then we will check a condition if state dot find index of product. Okay, product, okay, dot id equals action dot id action dot payload, sorry, action dot payload dot id. If it equals -1, it means the product it does not exist. We are adding the product in the cart for first time. So for the first time, when we are adding, we don't have to deal with the quantity or anything. We will just push the product into the cart itself. So we will do a state dot push action dot payload. Okay, something like this. Else if it is found in the cart, then we have to deal with the quantity. We have to increase the quantity by 1. So then we will do return state dot map state dot map. Okay, item okay, and then we will do return item dot id equals action action dot payload dot id. If id is equals, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spreading this item and modifying the quantity by item dot quantity plus 1. Otherwise, if it does not match, then I'm just going to return item, something like that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, so it's ending at here. So again I'll just make some space, and in here I will write remove from cart, then state action payload action of type number this time, and this will be a function const id equals action dot payload. Okay, and then we will just do return state dot filter item, again item dot id not equals id. So at delete request, what we are doing, we are iterating from each of the items and then filtering the array, and where item equals not equals to id, which means the provided id is when provided id will be equal to the given item, it will be neglected as it will be filtered out from the array, so it will be deleted or it will be removed, you can say. So after doing this, what we are going to do is export const, we'll take add to cart and then remove from cart, as cart slice dot actions, and then we will export default cart slice dot reducer. Now after adding this, the error of the store.ts would be gone because we have these features and cart slice now. Okay, so this is all about the Redux setup, guys, setup as well as configuration for our application. So this is it, and then now we can start working on the application itself. So let's close this too, and then inside the source directory I'll create a new folder called components. Okay, so inside the components, the very first component which will go is the navbar. So let's create a component called navbar. navbar.tsx, and I will do RAFCE to create a React arrow based functional component. Okay, so this is here. So now let's try to render this out on the screen. So I'll just go back to the app, and inside the app, inside the pages, I'll just quickly take everything out from here and type main, and I type pages for now. Okay, and will create a new component here called app. So we will create app.tsx. Okay, so I will do RAFCE, create arrow based functional React component, and I'll write app. Okay, so inside this app what we are going to do is we are going to first of all make it client. So I'll write use client. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to take the provider from the React Redux library. So import provider from React Redux. Okay, then we are going to wrap take provider and then do something like this, and then pass in a store as a store from Redux slash store. This one, guys, Redux slash store. This store we are passing in here. Okay, so this is it, and then we can pass our navbar and then for now we are good. So navbar should be on the screen now. So let's go back and try to check if it is the case. So pages is here and navbar is still not here. Let's reload. Nope, navbar isn't here because we have not used this app anywhere. So I'm going to go into this layout component, and inside this layout component, instead of the children, what we are going to do is we are going to take the children in the app itself. So we are going to take this children inside this app folder. After this navbar we are going to take children, and we have to define the type of the children. So we can just take the type from the layout component itself. So we can say children. Okay, so we can just say like this. Okay, so children is a React node. Okay, so all the children will be rendered here, and every children will be wrapped from this Redux wrapper, so they can use the states. So in the navbar we will take set show cart. It will be a state. Again set show cart, and we will make this state here const show cart set show cart equals use state. Okay, and then default value will be false. Okay, so we are passing this set show cart from here, but we are not accepting anything in the navbar, so we also have to accept it in the navbar. But before that we can what we can do is we can go to the layout component. So it is here, and inside here we can just use our app, not next app, our app. Okay, something like this. And again this will take this will take children, so we have to wrap the children inside this app. So we have to do something like this, and in between the apps we will write children. Okay, so the children is here in between the apps, and now we can define set show cart in the navbar. So we'll go back to the navbar, and in navbar we can just do something like this: set show cart. For now type any. Okay, so this is working now. So let's see if our navbar is there. Yep, our navbar is also there now. So let's go back again, and inside the global.ts file, global.css file, sorry. So just delete everything and just keep these three. Okay, so again, now let's go and see. So looking good. And now in the pages we will just remove this line, just keep the empty main so that we don't have anything on the page. Okay, so this is looking good. Now let's go and style our navbar. So I'll go into the navbar.ts file or tsx file, and in here I'll just do class name bg white. Now we will be needing one more library called React icons, so I will be installing that one in a minute. React icon, React icons. Okay, so let's install this by copying this line. And we'll find a icon called burger, and we'll take this one RX hamburger menu. Okay, so we will take this one as a component, import. Okay, so this one here, and then we can take RX hamburger menu class name, on SM it will be hidden. So from devices greater than a smaller screen it would be hidden, and text size would be 26 pixel. For bigger screens it would be hidden, for lower screen it will be show. So we will take next link component. Okay, from Next.js, logo. Okay, so now let's see if it is working. Yep, our logo is here, and on hover it's changing the color also, same like this as you can see. Okay, so now let's take a UL, an order list. Okay, class name gap 6 hidden, and on SM it would be flex. There we will be having a couple of links, so let's just take this, and there as you can see we are using a class called navlink which we have not created yet. So we'll create a class called navlink inside the global.css file. So we will be having something like at layers. Okay, at layer components. Okay, so we'll be modifying the component layer, and we will be having a nav link component. Okay, and we will be applying some style of at apply. Okay, and then text to 18 pixel, and hover text accent. Okay, that's it. And now close the global.css file, and let's check this out. So on hover it's changing the color, and here it is. So our menu is and menu link is here. So let's go back. After this UL we will take a div, and we will take another div inside it, and we will take a class name relative this time, and cursor pointer, and now we will take on click listener, and this will be triggering set show cart to true. Okay, and we will be having an icon called so we will be importing this icon first. So we cannot import it, so we have to import it manually. So I just go to the top and type import this from React icons /AI. Since this is starting with AI, so we have to give the prefix /AI the folder name. Okay, so this is it, and then we have to create a something called cart count. Okay, so the cart count is this stuff actually. Let me show you. This 0 that is showing the current cart count right now, that 0 is actually the cart count. It's giving us an error because cart count is not defined. So let's go and define the cart count. So at the top of this we can do const cart count equals use app selector from Redux hooks which we have created. Okay, take the state. Okay, and then we'll do state dot cart reducer dot length. This will be the card count now. This is just some styling for the background and the color of the button card count. Color is actually white and the background color is red, as you can see the batch. So if I will just show you, this is the batch. Actually I'm talking about red background and white text. Okay, so this is it. So our navbar is created, guys. Now let's go create our beautiful hero section. So for hero section I'll just go back to here, and inside here I'll just go create a new component called hero. So I'll just do hero.tsx, and I'll just do RAFCE, create a react arrow based functional component. Okay, so now guys, we will go to we need images and everything, assets. So I'll just quickly copy the images and assets into this folder. So responsive cosmetics public. So I'll just quickly copy everything which we have inside this public folder, or I can just copy the public folder itself. So let's just copy the public folder, and let's go back to the YT and cosmetic and replace this public folder, replace in destination, and just check this out. It has this hero.png. if you can see, it's here, and all the products pictures are also here. So this is good. Let's close this one, and let's go to the pages.tsx, and in the pages I will just write something like hero. Okay, so it should display the hero right now. Yep, it's displaying hero. Okay, so our hero section, let's design that. So our hero section is here. So let's remove this and take a class. Okay, then we'll take image from next image. Okay, and we will just pass some stuff to it, like class name, width full, height auto, src would be /hero.png, weight 1500 and height 900, alt hero vg. Okay, that's it. Let's see if our hero image is here. Nope. Yes, it's here. So let's go back. Let's quickly copy paste this, because this is not really something I'm going to waste too much time in. So this will just write this text on the screen, this text, and this shop now button. So just a couple of styles given here, as you can see. You can pause the video and see the styles if you wanted to follow along. So just do it, and then I just save it. So this is for just creating this, as you can see now. So this is here, guys. Now our hero section is completed. As you can see, our hero section is done. Now this section, this min section, will create. This will be called feature section, by the way. So let's go and create the feature section. So let's create a component called feature. Six. Okay, so feature section, we will also need a feature card component. Okay, so in the pages we can take feature section only, not the card section. Feature section, this one. Okay, so let's go back to the feature section. In the feature section we have some data, that is this image, title, description, with image, title and description. Okay, so we have 3 of them. And then what we will do is we will take a div as taken in here, and in the class name we will write container, padding top 16. Okay, and in a div we will take grade on md, grade dash call 2, and gap y8. Okay, on lg gap of y4, and on lg grid calls 3. Okay, and then gap of 4. Okay, then we will take our data which is declared at the top, this one, data. Okay, dot map, since it's an array we can call map function on it. Okay, we will take item. Okay, we will do something like this, and then we will do take feature card. Okay, and we will pass in some value to it. So this value will be this key, image, title and description. So since we are passing this, we need to also accept this in the feature card section. So feature card, so we will define a props there, interface I mean, and we will take this. So just go to the feature card. Okay, and just define a props type, something like this, and then we can just take this like this. Okay, then we need a very basic card here, so I'll just quickly copy paste. I don't want to waste a lot of time on this one. Next image we can import from next. So now it should be on the screen now. If we will see, yep, the cards is on the screen. Okay, looking good. Now let's go and create our beautiful product section. Okay, so for creating the product section, what we can do is we can create something called a category. Nope, not category. Let me see what it is. New arrival. Yep, it's called new arrival section. Okay, so we will call it new arrival. So let's go and create a new folder called new arrival. In the pages we will call new arrival. Yep, new arrival is here now. Okay, looking good. Let's go back to new arrival, and in the new arrival, first thing first, we need a font called a whisper. Okay, so we are going to import it from Google Fonts, something like this. Okay, and then we will do something like this, and then we need something like data called data. So we will be having some default data which we will keep in under the utils folder. So let's collapse this one and let's create a new folder called utils. Okay, inside the utils we have something called product data.ts. okay, so in here we have something called this. So we have a bunch of items inside an array. So we have something like ID, image, name, price, category, and sale true or false. Why this sale is here, I will explain you it in a minute. So let's go and just close this one, we don't need it anymore. So let's go and import the data. Import data from at utils / products data. Okay, so our data is here now. Next thing is we will write a function called shuffle array to shuffle the items of the product section. So we'll just write a function called shuffle array. So it's doing nothing, it's just taking an array and then shuffling it and then returning the same array in say. So we'll just using this function, this small function, to shuffle our array. And by the way, I have taken this function from Stack Overflow, so you guys can also go there, or just you can just copy paste from my source code. Okay, so the next we'll take a data and then set data as and we will do something like this. We will take data from use state, we will import use state from React and use effect from React too. So whenever this use effect will call, only 15 data will be taken sliced from the shuffled array. I mean the data which will be here will be shuffled, and then only 15 of them will be taken out. Okay, so and then we will be having something called tabs. So we will be taking tabs data. So we have 5 category, I think. Okay, 5 category, all skincare, lipstick, makeup, and nail and wax. Then we will be having a function called handle tab click. So we will be having a function here, handle tab click. This will take the category and make it lowercase and then set selected tab that very index. That very index means we will be passing index along with the category on click of the tabs. So that index will be set on set tab. Set tab, we have to define it somewhere. I mean, we have to take a state of set tab. So we will take a state here, set selected tab. Okay, now we will go down, and in here we will take class name container et32, text center h3, we are taking this whisper which we have defined, whisper dot class name, just calling it whisper. We have defined it here, and we are making use of this in here. And let's see if we have something on the card right now. So import utils use state. Okay, we have to make it use client because we are using a state and everything. Use client, make it use client, and now it should be here. Okay, so our state is here and it's toggling as well, it's working fine. So let's render our items, our products, you can say. So to render our products, what we can do is we will just make a grid, and inside the grid we will just render the data. Okay, so let's go here. After this UL, let's paste this. Okay, so we have to create this product card. Okay, so this will be the grid. On SM it will be 2, on MD it will be 3, on LG it will be 4, and gap of 8, and PT 8, padding top 8. Okay, so this is it. Now we can create the product card component. .tsx. Okay, so product card component will be very simple component. I'm just going to copy paste and explain it to you guys what is going on here. So let's see. So we have a bunch of import first, and we don't have React hot toast right now, so we just remove this one. It will give us an error. Okay, okay, so we have a bunch of imports, and we have an interface, and in the product card we are extracting this information. Okay, and then we are taking the router, and we are creating a function called get rating, and rating is we are taking a random number, so random rating would be given to the random products, so that we are taking random number between 0 to 5, and whatever the results are, we are passing the star components according to that. I mean, if it is a 1 star, then 1 fill star, and then 4 empty star or outline star. Okay, suppose if it is 0, rating is 0, then all outline star. If rating is 2, then 2 fill star. Okay, and then 3 outline star, and so on. So this is working like that. And then we have a function called add product to card, and this is taking ID, name, image, price, and quantity. Quantity would be 1, as we know that we are adding one product at a time. So, and then we are dispatching the using dispatch, Redux dispatch, and add to cart function which we have defined inside the Redux, and passing the payload that is this one here to it. And then we are checking if sale is true. Sale we have defined it inside the data, product data. If you can see, this sale is false. If sale is true, then we are showing some kind of ribbon, that some kind of batch, that yeah, it is sale, on sale. I can show you on our build, actual build. So yeah, this sale, this is here now. So this is true. In case of true, it will show this batch here, and in case of false, it will not show the batch. So this is it. And this is it for the product card, guys. Just this, and then we can just go back and we can just import it, product card. So now our product is coming up. Yep, if I'll just click on the lipstick, then only lipstick should be shown. Yep, only lipsticks are here, and nail and wax, only nail and wax materials are here. So this is working, guys. Our sorting is working, our categorizing, filtering is working. So let's go back to the actual build, and then next we have this top category section. This is fairly simple section, guys. I'm just going to copy paste this one because I don't want to make this video a lot longer. You guys can always copy paste from the source code which I'm going to provide you. So let's just close this one. Okay, and then let's create a new folder called called a category. I have wrong spelled it, my bad. So I'm just going to delete it, just going to call it category. Okay, this time is correct. So category has a data called this, and it will be having a category card. So let's go and create a category card component. Category card. Okay, so category card component is here now, profs, and then just this one. You can pause the video if you want to see the source code. By the way, I have not shown the source code of category, so you can just go here and pause the video here, and you can just go and pause the video around here. So this is it. So this is it, guys. The category section should be here now. Wait, we have to give it inside the product pages folder. So where is, so pages, yep, inside here we can write category. So let's go back. Yep, our category section is here. So let's go and create the blog section. So again I'm going to copy paste. That's really fairly a simple section. So blog section .tsx. Okay, so we have this data, okay, and we have this blog section, okay, just mapping the data and rendering a blog card component. we have to create this block card component. Okay, so this is the block card component. The props type is here. Okay, and then a little bit is styling here, a very simple and very small component. Okay, so let's go back, and don't go back, let's go to the pages and category, and let's render blog section. Okay, so blog section is also here now. Let's go and render our footer now. So let's go to the footer. And footer would go inside the layout, I mean inside the app.tsx, and in here below this footer. Okay, so our footer is also here now, looking fine. So let's go and create the functionality for opening and closing this opening and closing this cart. So let's go try to add this one in the cart. So it's showing 1, it means it's added. Redux is working right now, it's showing 2, but if we'll click on it, it's not, nothing is happening. So we have to make the component work on the click. So let's go and create a component called cart. Okay, so let's go create a component called cart, and I'll just go quickly create a component called cart.tsx. okay, and just going to copy paste. So here it is, cart products is going to create it right now, so don't worry about it. So it is here. Actually the get total is the how we are going to do the totals of the items. So it's showing it's at start total is 0, and then products dot for each we are for each product we are taking the product total equals to total product plus price into quantity. So whatever the quantity is, it will calculate it according to the price. So and then return the total. Then we have the some styling here going on, and then some styling here, and we are rendering the cart product component, which we are going to create in a minute, and then we are going to do this. Okay, so let's go create cart product component. So again we are just going to copy paste. So this is the props type here. Okay, and then we are just taking the props, taking out the props id, image, name, price and quantity, and we are using dispatch equals to use app dispatch. Okay, and then we are just doing on click of the cross button, that is on click of the closing button. We are just removing the product from the cart by calling remove from cart, which we have created in the slice. If I can show you, inside the slice we have created remove from cart here. I can show you by opening the file itself. Yeah, so this is the file cart slice cart slice. Okay, remove from cart. Okay, remove from cart. That's it, guys. And then what we can do is we can just, we have to also create a new page for product detail page. Whenever someone will click on the product, it should open like just like this. Yeah, I'm just clicking on this one here, and it will open a new page for me, so that I can see its detail. So this page also we are going to create. So let's go and create this page first before testing our products and cart. So in the page, in the app directory itself, I'll just create a new directory called details. In the details, again a directory called underscore id, something like this, and then we are going to create a folder called page.tsx. okay, and inside this page we will be having this. Again, React hothost is not here, so we are just removing the React hothost. Okay, so use client, and then we are taking the data, and then what we are doing is just remove this one. Toast we don't have. Okay, so whenever in the use effect, whenever the id changes, then it's going to fetch the data from the main data, and then it's going to set the product data into the into the set product data. Okay, set product data is an state. Okay, so is an state which will take id, image, name, price, category, sale, etc, and this is rendering this stuff according to the need. Like say it's rendering this image from product image.image. Okay, and then it's taking the product data dot name from here, and price here, rendering price here, description is a hard coded one. Okay, and on click we are calling add product to cart. The button for add product to cart, that is add to cart button. Okay, so we are doing this. Add to wish list, we are not doing anything, and compare we are not doing anything. So this is what we are going to do, and again on click of the product, it should work now. Let's try. So on click of a product, like say I'm just clicking on this one, and let's wait a little bit. It's going to process. Yep, it's here, guys. So it's working fine now. We can just click on the home page, and when we can go to the home page itself, we can open this one also. So it's working. Nice, it's working. So if we can we open this? Nope, we cannot open this. So let's make it openable. So let's go to the app.tsx. okay, in the app.tsx, what we are going to do is we are going to do something like this. Before the children, we are going to do show cart, and then rendering out the cart component. Now it should work now. Yep, our cart is here. As we can see, 2 items are in the cart, and if we can remove the cart items, then the price is also updating. So if I'll just remove this one also, the price is 0. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it, and if you like it, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you in the next one.